Welcome to this meditation. Let's take a moment to get comfortable into our seats. Do any shifting of our body to feel a connection with our seat or cushion, or if you're laying down, we're bringing awareness to our body that this is a time to relax and let go. So we can notice where our bodies connect with the surfaces, recognizing how that supports our body so we can have one less concern for the moment, just being present right here and right now. Beginning to be aware of our breathing, noticing how as we become aware, we naturally take a deeper breath or two, and how that brings a instantaneous shift to our physiology, to our feeling in our body. So just sitting here, I invite you to relax your vision with your eyes open. Instead of staring at any one object, let's open up to the peripheral. Take a moment without moving your eyes around, just moving with your awareness. Notice about five things that you can see all simultaneously. Not worrying too much about labeling, but just being aware of how our mind can still see many things without our eyes looking directly at them. This exercise brings us perfectly into the now. While we're doing this, we're not worrying about the events from the day or things about the future. And we're also crossing over that bridge between the hemispheres of the brain. Now let's become more aware of our breathing. So as we're still looking with our eyes, let's breathe in deeply through the nose and then hold that breath in. We're going to expand that peripheral vision a little. So to the left and to the right simultaneously, stretch that vision just another inch or two each direction. And then as you exhale, allow your eyes to go back into a resting position. Still aware of the peripheral. And just take another deep breath in through the nose and hold. Noticing the sensations in the body as we hold our breath. Let's stretch our peripheral towards the ceiling and towards the floor, or towards the top of the head and our feet. Just stretch that a little further, both directions. And when you're ready, go ahead and allow a deep exhale and your eyes to go into that resting position. Now this third symbolic final breath in through the nose and hold. We're going to stretch the full circular view of our peripheral vision, stretching it to where it feels superhuman. We're seeing a little bit behind our eyes. Our awareness is expanding at this moment. And then if you're comfortable with your eyes being closed during meditation, this time as you deeply exhale and let your eyes relax, you can let your eyelids gently close, or just go into whatever position your eyes like to be in when you go within. So recognizing that one breath, the breath that we all share, different places on this planet right now, through the interconnectedness of all air that we breathe. Essentially, we're breathing together at this moment. Breathing with so many other people at this moment. The breath is very symbolic for life. So as we pay attention to where the breath enters, takes its journey through the throat to the lungs, as it makes its transition to the bloodstream, where it's circulated by the heart, pumped all throughout the body. Every single cell and fiber is rejuvenated with each and every breath. As then that breath returns back through the heart, back to the lungs. Each breath has that razor thin moment where it switches from an inhale to an exhale. And so much has happened throughout that one breath before it leaves the body. Recognizing the amazing intelligence that lies at the core of our physical nature, and recognizing the rhythm of the breath. Again, how amazing is this body, this perfect design, that continual breathing, perfect cycle, the ebb and flow. So each breath is bringing us more fully present into this moment right now. We recognize that ebb and flow may be perfectly synchronized with somebody breathing on the opposite side of the planet. Reminding us that we're more connected than we may remember to allow into our awareness. So allowing each breath to take us more deeply into this moment. Each breath in, rejuvenating. And each breath out pulls with it a little bit of the tension, any soreness, ligament pressures, aches from the body are giving way at this moment. If there's any one place or maybe a couple places in your body that are standing out, we can allow our awareness to go there. We can direct our next breath of healing air that comes in to go right to that spot. As you know, the little signals from our body are just trying to get our attention, just want to be observed, so we can let the parts of the body know that we see it. Reminded that for this moment right now, everything is okay. This very second in time, our bodies are okay. So we can give that attention to it later if it still wants, but for right now, we're letting any tension, any discomfort slide away a little bit as the body becomes lighter and lighter through each breath that we take. Now imagining as if there's a giant pitcher of water-like substance that pours out, filling up our physical body from above. Golden light energy that just cascades a soothing, warming sensation over the top of our head, in through our head, through our muscles, our cheekbones. Any thoughts going on in our head is just filling up with the image of golden white light. Just continually pours over us, relaxing all the muscle tension, continually down through our shoulders, our neck, our upper back. It's filling our body, it's surrounding our body. Just pure light intention. As we continue to monitor the breath as our anchor point, we can be in the visualization. Anytime that we find our mind focusing on the day's events, the shopping list, or anything else, just allow a gentle smile to bring us back into the breath, right where we are. That continual cascade of visualized light energy filling up our body, surrounding us, relaxing more deeply through our torso, our abdomen, our lower back, continuing out through our hips, our glutes, down through our quads and hamstrings, bringing a sense of peace and calm to every cell, every molecule of our physical being, as well as our mental being. And being recognized by our feeling body. Whether you believe if the energy of the soul, your deeper essence, your higher self, all harmonizing right now in our mind, soul, and body. Continuing to just fill that space with that light through our calves, our ankles, through the tops of our feet, the arches, and out through the toes, creating a pure circuit that just allows this image, this visualization of a healing light to pour through our bodies continually. Any tension that may still remain can fall away. Opening up to this perfect intelligence that is breathing our bodies, beating our hearts. This is the one mind at the center of all that is, infinite intelligence. Bring our awareness to our thoughts and our intentions. We can think peace and calm for our physical body at this moment. And setting that idea in motion. Can experience a little bit of relief from simply having that idea, from saying that word in our mind's eye. connecting our mind, our soul, and our body. As above, so below. Connecting with that symbolic Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit. Three-part nature that makes up the one. The one that shows up in those different ways. When we talk of peace, calm, and harmony, right now, what is your higher self wish to call into its existence and its experience? One of those three words, or maybe it's a different quality altogether. So whatever quality the infinite comes to mind, I invite you to allow a picture of what does that look like in your individual life. What does that look like? Sound like? Taste? Smell? Most importantly, what does it feel like? In the body, and then in the heart space. Heart space is connected to that same intelligence that the space of the brain, and it comes from more of a feeling way. What is that quality that you wish to experience more in your life? Take a moment to allow that image, that feeling to expand within our imagination. Let's take a moment to recognize how everything that is begins in that thought. Thought that begins everything. So by taking this moment right now and feeling into what it is that we'd like to experience more of, we've started the creative process within ourselves. We opened up to visualizing and imagining that. Now our subconscious mind, connected to creative nature of all that is, has already begun drawing more of that into our individual lives. So perhaps with a gentle smile on your face, feeling of well-being, and wishing well for the rest of humanity, I invite you, as much or as little as you're feeling called into this, to open up that heart space, that center of your being, connecting to a feeling of well wishes, peace, and harmony, and allow a visualization of that energy that's created from that mindset to flow from you, reaching out, connecting to those in your immediate circles, connecting to those in your neighborhood, reaching beyond, connecting to those throughout your region, throughout your continent, throughout your hemisphere, until that energy, that visualization is completely wrapped around this entire planet. As it goes out, it creates a frequency, a harmony, light energy, connecting with all those on this planet who are also seeking to experience, create more harmony, more peace, more well-being, knowing that we live in abundance on this planet and that there is more than enough for everyone. And that as we open up to this idea that the needs are being met, the means to make that happen are shifting at this time, that right now we're moving into a new way of being on this planet through our intention of knowing and recognizing that we have power of our thoughts to start these balls of action into motion by shifting our energy, our consciousness and intention towards that we receive inspiration, we receive ideas that help create that, at least in our own individual lives. But we shift the world not in those big ways that happen, but in the little ways. Every time we're reminded to show up with a smile, to reach out a hand, we send out this energy and visualize this, that it is creating that shift within us. So it shines like a light to all those that are also seeking that. And it shines like a light to those who have been wandering, feeling called to something and not knowing what, waking up into their creative nature. And it shines and connects with all those who have been living in suffering and darkness and pain, fear and anger, being reminded that that spark of the divine within is there within them, that every life is valuable. Your life is perfect simply by being that same one life energy that all life is. Whatever image comes to mind as you conjure the idea of a world that's waking up and working with one another, whatever that looks like to you, allow that image to implant itself in your consciousness, believing that it is absolutely possible. Just like turning on a light in a dark room. As we increase more light in our own lives, that it connects with those, creating more light in this planet. So as you're sending this out, also recognize that it is continually returning to you and through you, that this is an infinite loop. And the more that you visualize and send out, the more that is returned, being ready to be shared again and again. It's like that breath that is constantly cycling through our body, ebbing and flowing with those all around, including all the way to the other side of the globe. So as this meditation ends, that this cycle still continues, creating more harmony and space and peace within your immediate sphere, paving the way for you wherever you go, reminding you that at the center of your being there is that calm. That higher self is all good. invite you to offer yourself an imaginary bow of thanks, gratitude for taking this time for yourself, this time truly for everyone. We create more peace in our own lives. Everyone benefits. Please receive my thanks and gratitude for taking this time. As we begin to bring our awareness back into the space around us, back into our body, I invite you to know that deeper intelligence within us brings the perfect energy that we need for the rest of our day, our evening, wherever we're at in our span of the 24 hours. It's coming next. So as you are ready, allow your awareness back into the room, just knowing that you are rejuvenated in a perfect state of being right now. Thank you and namaste.